Hello Capricorn, welcome to your Astrology March 2025 forecast. I'm Sunshine Ross and this is Awake Space, Château de Montcuquet. We are here in the south of France, and if you'd like to know what we do here at the castle, I've put links down below. Now, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, especially Capricorn Ascendant or Rising sign, you have a lot happening in your third house and also in your fourth house. So let's start off with March the 1st, when Venus turns retrograde in your fourth house. The fourth house is about your home life, your comforts, where you feel comfortable in. It's also about mother and motherly love and nourishment. So think of those things when you think about the fourth house. And Venus turning retrograde here means that you're starting to rethink some things, reminisce on some things, and really reassess how you receive love and how you give love and nourishment. How are you getting inner peace? How are you attaining inner peace? How are you not attaining inner peace? So you're going to start to think about those things. Plus Mercury entering this house as well is the thinking and this feeling that you have, reminiscing and the reassessing of emotions when it comes to the fourth house also turns into more of a planning. How do I move forward? How do I move forward in terms of where I get my nourishment, where I feel safe, where I feel comfortable? So you'll be reassessing those things, and then you will also be planning how to move forward from there. So it's a good combination there with Venus and Mercury, Venus retrograde and Mercury. Now, Venus is the Lord of your 5th and the 10th house. The 5th house is inspiration and spontaneity, and the 10th house is about your career and work. So you're going to be thinking about how your career and work affects your inner peace. So maybe there is something that is lacking at work, or something that is too much at work that is affecting your inner peace, affecting your home life. So you're going to think about those things and then also planning how to move forward from there. You're going to think about how being inspired and inspirations, things that inspire you and projects and creativity and your passions, how that links to your sense of well-being and your sense of peacefulness. So these things will be on your mind at the beginning of March and will continue on. Now, like we said, Mercury enters the 4th house, and Mercury is the Lord of your 6th and the 9th house. So the 6th house is all about day-to-day activities. What are the things that we need to do to maintain and to move forward all of these projects and passions that we have? And the 9th house is about higher learning and wisdom as well. So you're going to, with Mercury there, with Mercury in your 4th house, which is the Lord of the 6th and the 9th, you're going to think about how you can bring in wisdom, how you can bring in higher knowledge, and how you can take practical steps, the practical everyday planning, everyday living, to further your sense of peace, your home as well. So planning just physical things around the house, like redecorating, or how can I make the place where I stay really feel cozy and at home, okay? Because that's important for your sense of nourishment. Now, March the 14th, there is a lunar eclipse in Virgo in the 9th house. So this means endings and beginnings when it comes to 9th house matters. So you might be starting a new era of study and ending one as well. You might be letting go of old philosophies, old beliefs, and taking on new ones. And this could go for a few months because it's an eclipse, and it's a process that stays with you. But it could really shake up and change and bring to a new level how you live your life. So what are the things in terms of philosophies? What are these philosophies, the things that you believe in that are just simply disintegrating? They're just not working anymore, and you need to latch on and you need to find a new source of wisdom. So that's coming up for you March as well with the lunar eclipse. Now, March the 15th, Mercury goes retrograde in the 4th house. So, like we said, you will be planning things around 4th house matters, your peacefulness, your home life. But then you're going to start to reassess those plans. So it's not going to be planning in action straight away. It's going to be planning, reassessing, and replanning again. March the 25th, Venus enters Pisces in your 3rd house, and Venus is the lord of the 5th and the 9th. So Pisces in Venus in the 3rd house. And the 3rd house, when you think of the 3rd house, think about siblings, friends, communication as well, and also activity, day-to-day activity that challenges us in a good way, in a leisurely fashion. Did you see Monty just running along? Monty the Château dog. Okay, Monty the Château dog really represents also that 3rd house energy, you know, because he's young. He's only not even 2 years old. He's like a year and almost 2. So he's all about finding himself, learning about his limits, learning about what he's capable of, and that's the 3rd house. So when Venus enters the 3rd house, you are going to have a lot of fun and enjoyment, trying to challenge yourself and figure out what are the abilities that I have, what are the talents that I have. A lot of this is going to come through sports. So you might take up some new lifestyle things and new hobbies, new sports. So think about those things and be open to them, because there's a nice possibility there. New inspiration comes in as well, because the Venus is lord of the 5th house. So new inspiration and spontaneity when it comes to hobbies, going out with friends, learning about yourself, your body, movement, all of that is in the stars for you. You could also be challenging yourself in the workplace, because Venus is the lord of the 10th house. So you might be trying to go out of your comfort zone in a really positive and enjoyable way. You're going to welcome little new challenges at work that can really start to expand you, and also just try out new things at work that's just simply fun, simply for the fun of it. Now, on March the 29th, there's a new moon solar eclipse in your 4th house. So again, endings and beginnings when it comes to 4th house matters. So like we said, lots of things going on in that 4th house of home and home life and inner peace and nourishment and motherly love. So really the things that are not serving you anymore in terms of peacefulness, you're going to start to let go of those things to try and now attract new energies and new frequencies affecting the 4th house. Love and self-love, nourishment, inner peace, and comforts. 4th house is also a lot of comforts, you know, home comforts. Now, March the 30th, Neptune enters Pisces in the 3rd house, and Neptune and Pisces as well gives us this dreamy feeling. It allows and opens to every type of possibility, even if they're not practical and a little bit woo-woo. So when it comes to your 3rd house, which is all about how you are expressing and communicating with other people. So maybe just try to be clear about what you're communicating, and also be careful about the things the new things that you're trying out. because are they practical? Make sure you're not going beyond your limits and that you stay safe, okay? Because Neptune is kind of giving you the I can do whatever I want, I'm invincible sort of energy, which can be fun but also quite dangerous. So now, in succession, you've got Mercury conjunct Rahu, which is the true node, and then Mercury conjuncts Neptune, Sun conjuncts Saturn, and then the Sun conjuncts the true node, Rahu, then the Sun conjuncts Neptune, it's not done yet, and Venus conjuncts Neptune, and Mercury also conjuncts Neptune, and all of this is happening in your third house. And the explanations of that is with all of these planets working together, they're working together and they're giving and taking, giving and taking. So a lot of that happening in your third house, which is exploring the self, exploring the body, exploring new hobbies, new capabilities. So there could be a possibility for really learning how to express yourself through the body, learning about the world through physical activity, and also you're going to be involved in communications a lot. There will be some improvements in how you communicate with the rest of the world, how you are communicating your feelings, how are you communicating your needs and wants to the rest of the world, especially the people around you and the close ones around you. Because the third house is also about the close ones around you, about siblings and friends. So, Mercury conjuncts Venus, and the Sun conjuncts Venus, and the Sun conjuncts Mercury, March 11, 22, and 24, respectively, and this happens in the fourth house. So, Mercury, Sun, Venus, again, all joining forces, giving you passion, which is Venus, giving you ideas, new ideas, which is Mercury, and giving you leadership, which is Sun, in terms of your fourth house, which is your home, your home life. So that's coming up for you in March, and I hope you check out the tarot readings as well that I do for you all. Please do like and subscribe. That doesn't cost you anything, but it does help out the channel. And please write a comment below and tell me what's happening in your life. Tell me what resonates so far with you. And yeah, I'd love to know about that. I'd love to hear from you. See you again soon. Ciao, ciao. Bye-bye.